Good morning again, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We in the town today. We in Oakland, you know, and I thought I'd just come on live with y'all. Some of y'all ain't been to Oakland in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd just come on for a minute. I'm feeling fantabulous today. Folks, thanks for asking. It's been a challenging year already, but praise be to God. We've been fairly busy this year already. We've closed. I want to say helped about 5 or 6 families move in so far this year. We're really excited about the lineup this year. We've got quite a few new buyers that are yet approved. And we're also moving into listings again. So if those of you guys that have houses to sell or you would like a consultation with us about whether you should move or move up or what you want to do, liquidate properties, we are here for those consultations free of charge. If you know someone that's in trouble with their real estate, they can always give us a call at 510-568-4200. We do real estate rescue services. We also do pre-foreclosure counseling with me. If you have an issue with making mortgage payments because of the pandemic and you need some help, you can call our office 510-568-4200 and let us sit down and talk with you and go over some strategies and maybe it'll allow you to stay in your home if that's what you choose to do. If you're looking to move out of your house, you can always give me a call at the same number and let us do an evaluation of your house. We'll do a market analysis, see what your property might bring on the open market, and then we will. We also represent sellers. I know most of you guys have been watching most of the buyers that we represent because we do represent a lot of buyers. Because what I found is that in our community, that's what need my help the most is the buyers. There's a lot of folks out there that want to buy a house that don't know how, don't know that they can. So that's kind of what I've been working on the last few years. It's just being a blessing to people that want to get into the real estate business, whether it be through buying real estate, whether it be doing helping people buy real estate. That's what we do here at Session Real Estate. We are hiring new agents. Last week we hired 3 new agents last week. We've got about 3 or 4 more that are coming on very soon. So we do have the capacity to help a lot of people. We are now growing the company again. We've got most of our systems and our back office in, and we've got our offline support is all in. We've got coaches that are watching all of our moves, watch what we're doing. We're being coached. So again, I'm looking to hire some agents that want to get out here and get their hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? You want to get out here and get your hands dirty. I'm just riding through Oakland today, and I thought I'd come on for a few minutes just because we can. I want to give you guys a little encouragement. This is not my Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday will be on later on today, but this is just that come ride through the town with me type thing. And we ride down East 14th right now, and it looks totally different than what it used to look like. I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see it too. Some of y'all ain't coming down in the cuts like this. We know y'all ain't coming down here. There's a lot going on down in here these days, but we want to just give y'all the opportunity to hang out with me for a little bit today, and see what it do. I'm on my way to my accountant's office here in Oakland, so I'm gonna let y'all hang out with me. I very rarely, I live in Oakland, but and we're doing a few deals in Oakland right now. But for the most part, most of the people that look like us can no longer afford to live here, or the ones that can live here, they don't want to pay $400,000 to live on 71st. What you can do is go back and look at that video I just did earlier, where we were showing doing some inspections on the property over on 71st Avenue. $400,000 for that property, and it's under 1,000 square feet, but it's a block from BART. Yes, 71st is one of the tougher streets in Oakland, but you know what? If you mind your own business, they'll mind their own business. It may be a little car getting home going through the neighborhood, but you know what? What I know about the neighborhood is neighborhood brothers don't bother nobody. I think it's all a fallacy, just like we discriminate. They discriminate against us. A lot of times they make us discriminate against our own. But we know ain't nothing going down like that. Yes, we know there are problems in our neighborhood, but there's problems in their neighborhoods too. And guess what? We still living. There's people living down there right now. They've been living down there for 30, 40 years. And ain't got no problem with nobody because they don't bother nobody. Don't nobody bother them. So I just want to come on today and just picture me rolling down East 14th today. The town has totally, totally changed. If you ask me, affordable housing has left Oakland. East Oakland on 71st is 400. I saw Maxwell Park is over $1 million right now, and we just out here today enjoying life. I'm having a great day. I woke up this morning in my right mind and my right faculties. Our company is growing like mad. I am very excited about what God is doing for us in restoration because God said he will restore you. You know what I'm saying? After you have suffered for a while, after you suffer, you will reap if you don't faint. And I'm working that today because, I've been asking God, why is all this stuff happening to me? Why am I going through the things I have to go through? And I was talking to a friend, and she so eloquently reminded me, what did you expect if they just leave you alone? When things are going right for you, do you think that they just not going to try to come and take you out or put you in a position that you can take yourself out? You know what I'm saying? So, and remember Job. Job was an upright, standing man. And, he went through it bad. He got sick. All of his kids was killed. You know what I'm saying? All of his kids was killed. God allowed Satan to kill all of his children. And, and what did God do in the end? He gave him new children. He gave him new opportunities. And so that's what my friend told me. She said, Kenny, don't remember Job. You know the story about Job, what happened. I said, man, I've been feeling like Job for a whole lot of years. Man, I've built and rebuilt my company, and I'm yet rebuilding again. And sometimes I ask God, why do I have to be the one always rebuilding? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you just give me the clear path to the end zone? Like a lot of these cats, they get a clear path to the end zone. And, and they over there celebrating and having a good time and eating off the fat of the land. Then you got cats like me that's out here. I ain't going to kid you, I struggle. I'm struggling because I'm moving forward. I'm not sitting still. I wouldn't even call it a struggle. It's just I'm just reaching for new heights. I'm reaching some cases not even reaching. I'm reaching to get it back. You know what I'm saying? And somebody say, what is your why? My why is because I've been to the top of the mountain and I didn't leave it the way I want to leave. They took it from me. And when you take something from me, that's the worst thing you can possibly do is take something from me. Because I don't know how to quit. I'm coming so hard to the paint that, sometimes I got to go and sit down someplace myself because, you know what, you don't get nothing sitting still. And I go hard for mine, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all see it. And sometimes, when it ain't going right, I get discouraged. Like on Friday, I got very, very discouraged. I posted something for y'all to pray for me and my family because there were some things going on that I can't speak about. But at the same token, I know prayer changes things. And, just like that thing, nothing I could do about it just comes out of nowhere. And I'm like, man, why me, God? Why me? Why is this happening to me? You know what I'm saying? And God and my folks, they slapped me across my face and say, why not you? You ain't got nothing special there. We all going through something right now. Just because you think you ain't special, you going to go through something too. And then she dropped the Job thing on me. You remember Job? I was like, oh, man, why you going to remind me about that? I wanted to have my pity party today, but now you done messed up the pity party. I can't have no pity party today because Job didn't have no pity party. But what I did do is I went home and listened to that thing on my audio Bible on Friday and Saturday morning. I got up and I put on my Bible, put my headset on, and I went and listened to that thing. It just reminded me what Job went through. Job got sick. He lost his kid. All of his kids died. All of his cattle. He lost everything. God allowed Satan to do it. If you read the first chapter of Job, you'll see that Satan came and asked about his servant Job. What about your servant Job? If you do this to Job, Job is just going to turn his back on you. But you know what?
He never did. I listened to Job complain. He complained about when he was ready to die. He wanted to commit suicide, and he vocalized it in the scriptures. He also talked about how hard it was in the scriptures. So I was like, wow, that sounds so familiar because I ain't gonna kid you. I've had times when I wanted to just take it all and just end it all and just call it a day because things wasn't going right. I wasn't feeling good about myself. And all I can say is praise be to God that I never did anything like that. I used to always tell myself, if you hurt yourself and something could kick off tomorrow, you ain't going to be here to get it on. You know what I'm saying? If you take yourself out today and everything is going to change tomorrow, you're going to miss the opportunity for the change. So, God, we ain't gonna make no permanent decisions on no temporary situation. So that's what I always say. Don't make no permanent decisions on no temporary situation. So there you go with it. So I just wanted to come on and share a little word with y'all today because Job, remember Job. I know somebody lost a loved one. You've lost people in your life during this pandemic. You've lost things. You've lost people. You lost possessions. And you know what? Remember Job. Job lost it all. He lost not only that, he lost his whole family. His wife turned on him. All his friends turned on him. They said, won't you just curse God and die? Can you believe somebody telling you to curse God and die because you're going through it? You start going through it, and I just say, curse God and die. No, 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 no. Look at this. Okay, that ain't them. That's me. I almost ran the light, y'all, playing with y'all. But it's okay. God is still good. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come on today and just say we just got to keep on pressing toward that mark. We just got to keep on pressing, keep working on being obedient because that's also a part of this. God He allows things to happen. And, at least for me, he allows things to happen to me so he gets my attention. And sometimes this is the way he gets the stuff out of you by letting you, because, like fire, like gold, when you put gold in fire and you burn it, all the impurities get taken out. So when God is taking us through these things that we go through, it's his way of burning the impurities out of in our lives. And we got to just let some of that stuff go. And I can tell you at this today in my life, I've let a whole lot of things go in my life.
Wasn't pleased. Change. And that's what's changing for me right now. We back on top of the game. We won't not long. We are absolutely on top of the game, not because of anything I've done, not anything because of anything that I know. We're back on top of the game because if it had not been for God, we would not be on top of the game again. If it had not been for him, I mean, hey, I probably should have died a long time ago. If it had not been for God, he probably could have just took me on out. You know what I'm saying? But he got a plan. He got a plan for us. And suffering is a part of it. Suffering, he don't want to put nothing on us that we can't bear. But he said, after you have suffered. So that means you got to go through something. You got to suffer. If you don't suffer, you're not winning. You're not gaining. You're not getting over. And that's what I had to tell myself this weekend. I'm suffering, man, but God, praise be to God that he's allowing me to suffer. But he's also got his hand right there, and he continue to let me know that this is not the end. It's not the end. Greater days are coming. You know, the things I have not, I hear you. That's what he's told me. I hear you. I've heard your prayers. Just keep on waiting, keep doing what I told you to do. And you're going to find yourself there. Just like everything else in your life, you keep praying and expecting. Eventually, you wake up one day and you be right where you always wanted to be. I can tell you I'm right where always wanted to be right now. I'm missing a few things in my life that I've been praying about. Many of you guys, if you watch me for any length of time, y'all know one of those things is real deep. I'm not a brother that wants to spend the rest of my life by myself. I'm looking for a help me. I'm not looking for a help me. I'm waiting for God to straighten it all out. You know what I'm saying? Straighten it all out and bring it back the way it's supposed to be. Because you know what? It's not good that anybody should be alone when you get to be a certain age. We all will need and need companionship. We all need to have a ride or die. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my ride or die. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for a ride or die. Somebody who's gonna get in my corner and don't get jump out because of anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking for that's just what it is, y'all. Call it what it really is. I know we all looking for the same thing. You looking for it. If you ain't got it already, I know you looking for it. And some of y'all that got it, you trying to make sure that it's the best that you can be and do the all you can. But I'm down here on the lake now, y'all. I didn't hit East 14th all the way to the lake. I'm just rolling through the city. Thought I would just chat with y'all a little bit as I make my move through the city. I'm on my way to see the accountant today. My staff, they've been on my butt because I've been rolling up so hard. I ain't got the tax papers ready. I got to go get these 1099 straight. And I got to go break the accountant off with some paper. And that's really why I ain't seen him. I told him the truth is that, I ain't seen him because I got to give him some paper. I owe him quite a bit of money. He's a great accountant. He's been with me for about 4 or 5 years now. And I don't like to go see when I ain't got no paper because, that's the first thing he say, can you lay something on me, man? And then when I ain't got it, man, I don't like to be pretending. But one thing I do know, he know how I get down. I'm about to go break him off and come up with zero today. Because, it's just another time. We just had to close a couple of deals out, which we did last week. We got a couple closing this week. So I can go on and pay my bills this week. You know what I mean? And get ready to get on this road, y'all, because I know next week we're gonna be doing a lot of traveling the next month or so. We've got I'm gonna be down at the LA's at the DT's party next weekend after next. Then I'm gonna come home. I think I'm gonna be March, April. We're gonna be getting prepared to go on a 14-day vacation. I'm going on a 14-day vacation. Yes, I said 14 days. I haven't had a 14-day vacation in probably like 10 years, but I'm going on a 14-day vacation. We're going to ride our motorcycles across the United States of America. Me and some of the brethren from the club, my club brothers, we're gonna take a journey on our motorcycles across the United States of America and make some stops and do some partying and hanging out at some club houses and just roll through all the spots as East Bay Dragons. So the East Bay Dragons is going on a run, a 14-day run, and I'm gonna be right up in the middle of it. I don't know if I'm gonna get all 14, but my game is to try to get on all 14 days of that trip. I just talked to my older brother who's a DT. He told me I'm parking somewhere halfway in the middle so we can go hang out when I get to Atlanta somewhere. My brother gonna pull his bike off and roll with us and what have you. So we excited about what's getting ready to go down. I'm hoping that and that's gonna happen April, the end of April. We're gonna take that 14-day. Okay, and all y'all bikers out there that don't really ride your motorcycles, it's a time to break that sucker in. I'm about to go break mine in. I think we're gonna put about 2, 3, 4,000 on that sucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many it's going to be. I think it's 2,000, 2,500 miles from here to the East Coast to New York. So that'd be about 5,000-mile trip. I'm hoping that we get down over to Miami. They were talking about going to New York. I think we're gonna go to Detroit because one of my boys is from Detroit. I know we're going to Houston because I got a couple partners in Houston. We probably gonna. I think we're gonna go to Arizona. We're gonna go to. I don't know. I don't even care where we go. I'm rolling. I'm going because of the brother, and just to hang out with these brothers on the road for 14 days is gonna be a beautiful thing. So, hey y'all, I'm just ready to pull up on that account. I know he gonna be happy to see me. He gonna have to be all up in my pockets. That's what he really gonna do. About to be all up in the pockets. I swear I can't stand taxes. I don't pay taxes. I don't like taxes. I don't like to pay them. But I always file them because the popo gonna come after you if you don't pay the taxes. And I always be looking over my shoulder because I ain't never gonna pay them off if you wanna know the truth. I'm a die owing the government. I swear I am. I'm gonna do something when I get out of here. They ain't getting it all. Trust and believe. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for hanging out for a minute. My little ride through Oakland. Hey, JP, I see you, baby. Hey, you have a great day too, man. I see you, Candace. My baby girl is in the house. Thank you, baby, for being in the house with me. Thank y'all for rolling through Oakland with me real quick. I'm about to go hit this accountant office. Yeah, I'm a little early, but I got my checkbook with me, so I know if I got my checkbook with me, he gonna be happy. Lisa's going today at noon to sign. That's a good thing. That means that's another closing, y'all. We're gonna be out in Stockton doing final handing out keys later. That's the other part of the business I really absolutely like when it's time to give people the keys to their crib. So we're gonna be giving keys to cribs. I think tomorrow. We just closed one on Friday over in Brookfield Village. Those people, they're already in the house, so we didn't have to give them no keys. I see you, Loretta. Thank you. We pray. I appreciate you praying for me, sister. We really need it. Pray for our business. Pray for our staff. Pray for, God will just open up the windows of heaven and pour ourselves some blessings. Not that I need them all myself, but I want God to distribute some blessings through the work that we do. Um, and we will be so careful to give him the praise because we know that it's only these prayers that keep us standing. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, with the things we've gone through in our lifetime and the life, we should be laid. We should have been then laid down. But you know what? Praise be to God. We're still here. We're still moving. And even more than that, praise, I got the money to go in and pay this accountant because he deserves his money just like I deserve mine. All right. Peace to y'all. Y'all roll with me. I'm going to be back later on this afternoon with Motivation Monday. Pray for me. Let's see what God do later on today for Motivation Monday. Peace. Blessings.